Today we will discuss how to make open/close detector with measurement utility. Let's look closely on the gap we need to classify as open or close. Closed gaps has diminished gray level dynamic range in the neighborhood of gap. Also, for some of the features we can observe dents as a result of process deviations. Implication to additional class, dented. It is quite simple to see if we will measure gap as horizontal trench, out CD for closed gaps will be higher as well as standard deviation. So let's employ this strategy and run the recipe measuring 12 horizontal trenches for average CD and standard variation. Topo points placement confirm our approach. 2 open gaps of smaller CD and standard deviation. So we have 2 open gaps on top and bottom and closed gap in the center. Dent for average CD and standard deviation will behave like closed gap, so let's wait for conclusion if it possible to perform separation based on CD and STD. Let's observe overall run of the recipe from the statistical data collection point. Histogram of average CD distribution show 2 distinctive distribution from the left and some outliers from the right. Dents. Two distribution picture started to be more distilled. Another example, top, open gap, small CD and STD. Center, dent, big CD and STD. And bottom, close gap, big CD and STD. Another example, top close gap, big CD and STD. Center, close gap, big CD and STD. And bottom, open gap, small CD and STD. We will cut 3-minute out of movie to get final results and conclusions. Let's review standard deviation distribution and average CD distribution by Orange 3 Data Visualization Package. As you remember, we have measured 12 gaps per image. We can clearly see that some measurement as exclusively open, but others have mixed population. Let's filter results from outliers, probably dense. As see refined distribution for standard deviation and average CD. And we could see roughly 3 major distributions for open, close, and dent from the left to the right. For average CD, it is perfect separation for open and close/dent classes. At this point, we could easily build numerical classifier based on average CD and standard deviation values. Thank you for attention.